Oh, Morena, happy Monday. Oh, I had another amazing weekend. It was my friend's 60th birthday, was actually this week, and we did a big old fat surprise, like good old school surprise, and it worked. Don't you love it? Like a lot of fucking work goes into a surprise and a lot of lies, just quietly. We told lots of lies, and it was just genius. Oh, it was so good and it was so beautiful and just honouring people that you love. I think it's my favourite thing to do. So how can you just go, how can we make this fucking magical for this magical person? Like, it was magical. Anyway, it was a very big weekend. We stayed up way too late because we did that whole sitting around talking, going, holy shit, it's nearly 2 a.m. You know, like, oh my God, so lovely. Isn't it lovely when you're with people and you're not on your phone and you're just so happy and you just want to sit and stare at them and talk to them and enjoy good humans? It's like, oh, it's so lovely. So I've got another very big week this week. I had a great time. I went to Queenstown last week. I tell you, I was just had this moment. I'm like, I'm fucking living the dream. To get paid to go to Christchurch to speak to a beautiful group of humans, to be trusted with their ears. I got an hour, with this organisation. Loved it. So shout out to Chartered Accountant Australia and New Zealand, the CANS organisation. Had the most fucking amazing time with a glorious room full of accountants, which was just lovely. And I've got 2 dinner events this week. And I quite like a dinner event because, of course, I get to get dressed up. Isn't that lovely? So I've got a dinner event tonight, which is going to be glorious. And then I'm whizzing to Christchurch on Thursday for another celebration event where it's an awards dinner. So that's fun. Like, I think, as a job, getting dressed up, talking to people, hanging out with people when they're celebrating, like, that doesn't get much better, does it? I love it. Now, really interestingly, I spent yesterday organising stuff for my upcoming trip to Europe. And then I opened up my planner, and the quote this week is, organise, don't agonise. Organise, don't agonise. And I love this. I'm such an actionator. And I reckon, just get fucking organised. People sit around going, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do about this and I don't know what I'm going to do about that, and overthink shit. It's like one of my benefits of my ADHD is I either do things now or I don't do them. That's the only now or never, literally now or never is my sort of life phrase. So I have to do things straight away. So I go, oh, I need a bag to take on the plane. Right, done, sorted. I've organised it, right? I'm not going to sit and ponder for 27 hours about, oh, what sort of bag shall I get? I'm just an action fucking Jackson. And so now I've been so organised, and I sent a list to my friend who's also doing the same trip as me. And I'm like, right, I have 21 pieces of clothing for 17 days. Now you might go, that's a lot of clothes. Well, it's actually not, because most of the time I'm wearing 3 of them. So that means there's only 7 sort of outfits. But no, it's not 7 outfits, is it? Because I got so bloody organised. I wrote down each 21 pieces of clothing. And then I wrote down, from my old styling kind of vibes, all the different combinations that I could wear them. Haven't actually added up how many that is. But it's probably about 30, really, maybe in total. 30 different combinations. And so each item of clothing, I put a tick beside every time I wore it, right? And then I was like, right, everything has to be worn 4 times or it's not getting fucking any real estate in my suitcase. So I got so organised, and I have literally written everything out. Then tonight I packed everything. Now I'm not going away for another 10 days, but I packed everything, zipped it up into little bags, zipped it all up, and I have pre-packed. And now I'll open all those bags and I'll go back through it. But if, when you're traveling and you're carrying everything with you like a wee turtle, which I do all the time, everything that goes in your bag has to deserve the space. And so I really think this shit through. Like, I spent ages. I've just bought this very cool solid shampoo. Like, it's a solid shampoo block. And one of my problems at the moment is that I can never see read the writing of the shampoo bottle. You get in the shower, and if you wear glasses, you don't have your glasses on, and then you can't read, and then I'm always bloody fucking that up. So anyway, I found this unbelievable shampoo bar. So it's a solid block, like a cake of soap, but smaller. And the shampoo is shaped like an S and the conditioner is shaped like a C. Well, that is fucking genius, isn't it? It's when you're in the shower, you know that which one's the S, which one's the C. And I reckon it'll last me about a year, I reckon, this block. And then it comes in this really cool container. I got it at Mecca and I can't remember the brand, but I'll put it, if you want to know, message me and I'll let you know. But I put it on, I'll put it on Instagram. It's very cool and it comes in this very sexy travel box and I'm so bloody happy about it. And so I've got very organised with every single thing I've taken. Like I went through and went, right, I lay all my, this is probably too much information. I lay all my undies I own in piles and then picked my favourite, like my top 5, you know, the most comfy, most gorgeous undies. Then I went, right, what are the perfect socks? You know, when you go away and you take only your best shit, like I just fucking love that because it means you're only wearing your best shit all the time instead of just chucking on whatever's clean or whatever, you know, you're traveling. It's about being intentional, right? And on purpose, which is my whole mission. It's my whole bloody big fat thing, which I really like. So, organise, don't agonise. What can you organise this week? What can you organise? I've got to organise lots of things. I've got to organise 2 presentations. I've got to organise a whole lot of little bits of fuckery, you know, like organising animals and, you know, I have to book the pussies. The pussies have got to go to camp. Max is going to camp. It's like, okay, well, if I've got to organise them, and, you know, it's a bit funny because I have got people that are going to be home while I'm away, but don't trust them with the animals. They've got to go into proper care because what if, I worry, you know, like there's certain things animals need, don't they? And anyway, I want them to be safe and I want them to know that everything's organised for them. So that's kind of cool. And so I've got to get organised. And then I realised I hadn't done the vet. So I've got to go and organise because the pussies need the vaccinations because they happen to come up while I'm away. So anyway, I got to do that, book that in. Organising, don't agonise, organise. So that's good. I've got a whole day. I'm glad I've got a whole day at home on Wednesday to get a whole lot of shit done before I head off for Thursday. Whew, it's a busy old time. It's a busy old week. So this week, my theme is organise. My theme is organise, and it's really great because I've had piles of shit. I'm such a piler. Fuck, I'm a piler. I watched this really cute Instagram reel the other day about 2 guys who are radio announcers in Australia. And they talk about where does everything go? And one of the guys has ADHD and he just goes, oh, like, where do you keep your spare light bulb? And he goes, in my fruit bowl. And the other guy was going, oh, no, I have it in a box labelled, you know, light bulbs. And then he's like, oh, where do you keep, like, the spare keys to your car? And he's like, fruit bowl. Whereas this guy goes, I have it on a hook that says spare keys. And, you know, and everything in my life goes in the fucking fruit bowl. Like, I'm such a fruit bowl bitch. And then, are you a fruit bowl person? You know, it's like, oh, where do the scissors? Oh, they're in the fruit bowl. Everything's in the fruit bowl. If it's not in the fruit bowl, then what happens for me is it goes, I've got a fruit bowl. It's quite random. It's a silver octopus, so it stands up on legs. Anyway, another story. But underneath the fruit bowl, there's legs, so I can put stuff under the fruit bowl, then around the fruit bowl. And it's like, the fruit bowl becomes a whole zone. I reckon there have been times, if I'm honest, where my fruit bowl has been a metre wide zone of just shit that I'm not sure where it goes. And then I have to play a game called This Doesn't Belong Here. And that happens quite often. So This Doesn't Belong Here is a game where it has to go back to its rightful place, you know? So this week, organise. Don't want to leave piles of shit. I have to minimise the fruit bowl zone. That's what I'll be doing. So I hope you have an amazing week. What could you organise? What's something that you would feel better about? Because I feel if I don't organise something, if I don't take the action, I've got this loop, fucking energy loop just going around and around. And I'm like, right, organise that. Like I think, right, whose birthday's coming up? Organise that. My son and my husband's birthday's coming up. Right, organise that. Organise. Love it. So there you go. If you're not an organiser, just use me in your brain all week. Organise that. Because it saves you all the agony. It saves you all the worrying. And done is better than not done. Just go get it fucking done. Right? Just go get it done. Oh, God, I love shit being done. Right, well, I'm done. I better go. I've got a lot to do.